Good morning, everyone. Hi, it's Monday, and we have got a full day of Monday madness for you, which is absolute chaos and craziness, and all the best prices we can do for you throughout an entire 24-hour event. Of course, you have to wait. Well, you have to check out, not wait. You can only check out at midnight. No, you have to make sure you've checked out by the end of the day, so midnight tonight, okay? For the cutoff point, some items will be sold out, some items will be completely gone, but also if there's anything left, the prices can potentially then go up after that time as well. So please make sure to check out your orders. If you did just join Amanda as well for that wonderful show at 9 a.m, please make sure to check out your baskets if you haven't done so already. Take advantage. Lots of stuff has been allocated and selling out already throughout the day. Loads of you have been using the website to shop ahead as well, which of course we're seeing more of now here at Highlight Crafts, and that means that sometimes we're going to wear with sellouts before we've even started. So make sure to get yours in your basket. Good morning to each and every one of you. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. It's great to have your company. We had wonderful shows on Saturday with, of course, a launch of a brand new die collection, Animals with Attitude, and we had pyrography as well, which was really lovely. So if you watched those shows or did join us, thank you very much. You're probably receiving your orders today for those items, which is lovely. So before we get into it all, and of course go through all of these fabulous deals that we have on the counter, I'm just going to quickly, very briefly share with you how to shop with us. So of course we are streaming live on Facebook and Instagram right now, and if you're joining us on any of those two platforms, of course you can shop with us there. So you don't need to go anywhere else. You can enjoy and watch the video, the live stream itself, and in the comments section, okay, where you can pop hello, good morning, whatever you want to say, is where you put your shop code comments. So as an example, if you wanted to go for the bottle bundle, and I'm going to talk you through this in a few minutes, if you wanted to go for that today and get this home, it's a fabulous deal. I've purposely started here because it's my favourite on the show. It's brilliant. It's shop bottle. It's $34.99, got a $6.98 savings. So if you want to get that home, in the comments section, you just type shop bottle. And what that does is it automatically reserves that item for you, and it pops it into your basket, and we will also send you a direct message. So you'll receive a message from us on social media, and in that message there will be a link. So as soon as you then click on that link within that message, it'll redirect you straight over to the Highlight Crafts website. And of course, when you get to the website, that's where you then check out your order. So pay for your order, which is really quick, easy and simple to do. But just before you do check out, make sure though to log into your Highlight Crafts account. If you haven't got an account with us, please create one. It's free, it's quick, it's simple and easy to do. It will get you free postage when you spend over £35 with us here at Highlight Crafts whilst you're logged in. Also as well, it will get you points, it will get you discounts on every single purchase, and of course points to build up and spend throughout whatever it is you want to purchase. And you get loads of latest updates, exclusive deals, you get to know about items first before anybody else. There's all sorts of stuff you get in part of being in the club, and it's free to do, and you can cancel at any time. There's no subscription, we don't bombard you with anything that you don't want to see. It's all of course good fun. With that being said, we're also streaming live on the website. That's where you can shop ahead. So all your items you'll see down the side of your screen, you can quite literally add those to your basket, and then there's a little basket icon where you can check out your order. So streaming on the website, and we're streaming on YouTube. So thank you everybody for joining us today. It's set to be a glorious day, so take us outside with you, sit in the garden, have a cup of tea, have us on your phone or your tablet or your iPad, whatever it is you're watching us on, and enjoy. Oh, did you take one? Should we go outside? Should we do a show outside? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? We can go sit in the sun and do a show outside. So, as well, of course, the show wouldn't be complete without a spin the wheel. A lot of you already asking, and you already do this before we even got into it. Is there a spin the wheel? Yes, there is. And because it was such a glorious weekend, and we're in such a sunny, summery mood, type the word sunny into the comments, and that will enter you into the spin the wheel. Okay, so we've got the spin the wheel with us today. So type in that word sunny, enters you into the competition system. It draws a winner, and then at the end of the show that winner is drawn, and we spin the wheel and see what you've won. Okay, it could be anything up to 500 points or a goodie bag. They're the two best prizes on there, so definitely well worth getting involved. Right, okay, we're almost 5 minutes into our show. Let's get started, shall we? Just going to say a few good mornings as well. I've got Barbara with me today. Good morning, Barbara. Carol Lewis, we've got Karen, Amanda, Dan, Mrs. H, Lorraine, we've got Trisha, Jane, we've got Chris, Christine, we've got Audrey. Loads of you getting involved this morning. This is wonderful to have your company, so thank you so much for staying with us. What did you all get up to over the weekend? Did you do anything nice? Trish says, good morning, David and fellow highlighters, still here. That's it, stay with us. This is your third show of the day here at Highlight Crafts. It was a glorious weekend, spent with family. Maybe you had a barbecue, maybe you caught up with friends, maybe you spent some time in the garden or went for a lovely walk. What did you do? I'd love to hear from you. I always like to hear what everyone, first thing I say on a Monday morning to everybody, I say, what did you do at the weekend? It's nice to know. It's nice to see what everyone get up to. If you don't want to tell me, you don't have to. Right, okay, so I'm going to go straight into our first bundle. Now, this is an absolute stonking bundle, okay? This launched on Friday on our Inky Techniques show, and it was really, really busy. But of course, a lot of you have been thinking about this and of course what you can do with it. Now, there isn't a great deal of them left, so I'm going to share with you the details of this product and go into what you can do with it, because it's shot bottle, it's $34.99. Now right now you're looking at 2 white cardboard boxes and thinking, well, what am I getting? So I'm going to talk you through the whole process. You're going to get in here a 4-pack of funnels, okay? This one's wrapped up. I'm just going to share with you my kit, which I've got here, because yours will be the exact same. Is you're going to get 4 different sized funnels, okay, with the little plunger on top of there to keep them clean and of course to actually block it out. So you got 4 different size plungers, 4 different size funnels, and then we'll go on to your first set. Now inside here you've got 24, and they're glass, by the way, these are all glass. 24 of these are amazing. So 24 glass bottles, each with their own rollerball top, which means you fill them with ink, so whatever it is you want to fill them with, and then you've got a roller ball on the surface here which allows you to then draw with the ink that's inside there. It's amazing, great for colouring or blending. We actually, as we brought these in to our stock range here at Highlight Crafts, a lot of people were saying, oh, I'm going to put my own essential oils or my own moisturisers in here and use it for like under eye treatment if you put in your own eye creams and things like that, which is brilliant. You can, Jane says she uses them for like lavender and healing serums that she's got, and she uses them for those. She doesn't use them for craft, but I'm definitely using mine for craft. It also comes with all of the black lids as well, so these thread and screw on. So you've got all of these little bottles. You know what you could do? You could put a little bit of perfume in there, decant a little bit of perfume, take it out with you as a day perfume, and then just rollerball it onto your wrists, and then you've got a little scent or fragrance to take with you. There's 24 of those in there, and then comes the really exciting part. In here you have got, look at this, they're amazing. So there's 6 huge glass bottles. You're going to get 6 of these, okay? 6 glass bottles, and they all come with, you get pipettes in here as well to build up your own concoctions. You get the pipettes and the spray nozzles, okay? So it comes with a spray nozzle for each individual one. Now you'll also notice that at the bottom of the actual inlet tube, there's a V shape, okay? Now that little V shape is cut in there, so even when you're using mica powders, different thicknesses of paints, it doesn't sit to the bottom and get blocked. There's always an opening. So in there you're gonna get 6 of those glass bottles, and the quality of glass is so much better because you can clean it properly. You can use so many different liquids in there. It's more durable, and of course as well it doesn't warp, it's not going to buckle. But you're going to get 6 of your very own glass dispenser bottles. In here I've put some ink and some mica powders. Also as well in the rollerball one I've put ink because we're crafting. But you can put anything inside here. Think about alcohol inks, think about inks that we've got from Cadence, think about your extender from Cadence mixed with your Cadence hybrid acrylics or your hybrid metallics, making your own metallic mists and spritz. All those diamond metallic paints that we shared with you, and you've saw me creating misters with them, these are perfect to do. Now the nozzle and the spritzer on here are very good quality. You can get some pump bottles where on the first 2 or 3 pumps you feel a little spring go inside the center, and then all of a sudden it's blocked and it doesn't work properly. These are fabulous. You can just feel the quality with them. So inside there you're going to get 6 of your large glass bottles, and you're also going to get 24 of your small. Along with that, you're also going to be getting those sets of funnels, which of course are for different size nozzles. That's going to fill up and everything and make it so that when you're actually decanting inks into these bottles, it's not messy. It's really clean, simple and easy to do. You could also use them for room sprays. You could use it as a pillow spray. You could put your own like essential oils and things inside there as well. They don't just have to be for crafting, but the fact you're getting all of those in there for $34.99 is an incredible deal. You can buy a glass spritz bottle like this on its own for about $6.99, and you're getting all of that for £34.99. Please take advantage of those. That is a great deal for you. Okay, so lots of you getting involved as well in the comments as well. Good morning, Nicola. Lovely weekend celebrating my grandson's first birthday and christening. Oh, wonderful. Happy first birthday to your grandson. So thank you for getting involved, Nicola. Oh, let's have a look. Elizabeth says, went to a flower show just outside Bristol with my son and girlfriend. I bet that was absolutely wonderful. It's Chelsea Flower Show soon, isn't it? I think it's always mid-May for Chelsea Flower Show. Which I'd love to go. It looks incredible. Oh, Aileen says potted up some plants this weekend and did some safe sunbathing. Me too. Sounds like we did the same thing this weekend. Oh, lots of you. Oh, Dan says I potted on 36 tomato plants for the allotment yesterday. 36. You must be absolutely inundated with tomatoes when it gets to summer. Do you eat them all or do you sell them? What do you do with them all? I want to know. We had a tomato plant once and I got 2 tomatoes off it. One was like the size of a grapefruit and the other one was about the size of a ball bearing. It was amazing. And then I left it on the windowsill to ripen and it went soft. So it didn't go very well. Not done them this year. Got done tons of sunflowers though, my gosh. Oh, okay, Lorraine has asked a question about a product we've not even got to, so this is exciting. Lorraine has asked about the mirror bundle. How many mirrors do you get in this set? You get 20. You can get 2 packs of 10. This is shop mirror, and these are a plastic base. They're cuttable with scissors or, of course, a craft knife, or you can use a really heavy-duty guillotine as well. So in here, you're going to get 2 packs of 10. So on the front, you have a film, which... Becky's like, the big reveal. There we go. So you have got, of course, full mirror. Now they're flexible, which means you can use them in your card making. With these, I actually use them to cut up with scissors into all random little shapes and set them into the top of my resin. So Lorraine, if you're wanting a handy mirror, maybe you're going to cut it down and then, of course, sand the edges and you're going to put it in your purse for a little day mirror to take out with your little handy one. Why not? For a little vanity bag. But these are brilliant. I love them so much. We started something in the comments the other day saying they bought theirs, put little clips on them and hung them amongst their plants so it kept away the birds, a little bit like a reflector, which was a great idea because they're plastic, so they're not going to, of course, cause any damage because they're not glass. They're shatterproof, of course, so you've got all 20 mirrors inside there. You could get a big frame and glue loads of them inside it and make a big, huge mirror project. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? I've seen people do those like at the top of the stairs and things, which would look really nice with that. Shop mirror, £6.99 though is all that you're paying for those. You do have a £6.99 saving on it. Right, I'm going to go back over and start where we were going to begin at the very beginning of our show, okay? And take you through everything in detail. Now, we start off here with one of my favourite pieces of kit that we have here at Highlight Crafts. This is Shop Tool. It's incredible quality. It's $17.99 with a $3.99 saving. Now, this could be yours, not only for crafting, but for a bit of DIY, or maybe if you are potting up 36 tomato plants of a weekend, all your garden equipment. I'm forever putting my secateurs down and not knowing where they've gone. The pruning scissors, a bit of twine inside there, some little canes, or of course it could be a tool belt where you keep, you know, your tape measure. It's going to have these screwdriver sets inside there. Or it's your painting one. So inside here, maybe you like to stand up and craft, and you can have all your brushes in here. It's got an adjustable strap that goes around the back, which of course has a really big clip on it as well, so it's really easy to find and unclip. It's incredible quality. You can feel how durable it is. It's got rivets pushed through it, and it's double stitched all the way around the seams. So this, of course, for you is Shop Tool, $17.99. It's got a metal buckle on the front. You can just feel the quality of this. It's really heavy duty. Now, for me as well, like I say, we are always doing DIY in our home. This would be brilliant for me. I'm forever going, where's this? Where have I put that? Where have I put this? Where have I this? And it's always going, just roll it back up afterwards and keep it in a bag. And you pop it back on, away you go. You've got everything with you. It's got little leather straps around here as well, so you can actually use little jump rings to attach other things to it. You've got really fine elements down here as well, so like a terminal driver or a really fine paintbrush, they can be stored inside here. Maybe as well, you've got someone's birthday coming up. Maybe it's an anniversary gift. Maybe, of course, a celebration which involves a present. This would be perfect. But if there's anybody in your family, anyone in your life who is a gentleman with a shed down in his garden, he would love this. I know for a fact so many of you out there would take advantage of working with one of these because they're brilliant, they're so good. Whether you're pottering around a day in your garden, just having this with you is fabulous. So, Shop Tool at $17.99. You've got a $3.99 saving on that one. You do also get as well a pack of 150 disposable gloves, just as an added bonus inside there. If you are working as DIY or out in the garden, then great little bonus to have those disposable gloves inside there too. So let's go and have a look at some crafty substrate, shall we? This one here for you is Shop Card. Now this is a bundle of A4 black card. You also have an A4 mirrored selection, and you also have an A4 craft card selection. This is great value for money because it's £8.99 for all of them. Now, of course, you're going to get 15 sheets in here. You're going to get 8 sheets in this one and 15 sheets in here. So for 38 sheets in total, you're paying just £8.99. Now, we know for a fact that black cardstock itself is going up in price. We can pay 50p to £1 a sheet for it, which is common knowledge. We all know this. They do come with little funky templates on the back as well, which you can choose to use if you want to. It's entirely up to you. But with this one, let me just take it out for you so you can try and see it. I can try and share with you the weight and the quality. So now you can see, perfect for doing your decorative painting on with Stephanie. Okay, really cost-effective way of being able to get hold of it. As well with something like this, you can see the core of it is also black, which is a fabulous attribute to this cardstock itself. Great, of course, for everyday crafting, for matte and layering. If you're just needing to stock up on a little bit of cardstock, 15 sheets inside here. Now, we do sell, of course, the 15-sheet watercolor pad of black card, just to show you the price difference. I think they're £20 for 2 of them. This is £8.99 for 15 sheets in here, and you're also getting 15 of the craft card, and you're also getting 8 of the mirror. Now, inside here, you're going to get gold and silver. So you've got 2 different ones to actually work with inside this. So in there, we have got all of these. Beautiful mirror card selection, okay? Perfect for your sentiments, little embellishments, smaller decorative details with die cutting, or of course scan and cut in, whichever it is that you prefer to craft with at home. But this is just a great stash builder. This is what Monday's all about, building up those deals. You've got to make sure you check out though, of course, before it gets to midnight tonight to get all of these deals in your basket. Shop Card is the price for that one. It's pretty much half price though. Shop Card, £8.99, you're saving £8.98. Let's have a little look at our comments as well. Oh, so what size are the letter stencils, please, David? That's from our Chris. So the letter stencils we have here for you. Now, they are 10.5 by 9 centimetres, okay, the letter stencils. I'll quickly just share that with you. Get one of them out. Get all of them out. And if I just pop them on this piece of black card, you can see here. So they're 10.5 centimetres, of course, in height, and they're 9 centimetres in width. Now these as well are your alphabet stencils. They are all interlocking, so whatever sentiment, whatever name it is that you're wanting to put together, sorry, bear with me, where have I got that right way around? Let me have a look, where am I going? There we are. So they lock together like this, okay? Have I done that right? What am I doing? There we go. Right way around, David. There we are, so they're all locked together like this, okay? So your stencils all interlock, which means if you're spelling out names, spelling out sentiments, anything at all, you can put them together to build your own sentiments. Then, of course, they detach and unlock. You're not just getting letters inside there, though. You're getting numbers as well. You're getting the whole kit and caboodle to go with this. This is a brilliant system. Amanda actually made bunting out of this, which looks fabulous. So if you want to go for those ones, that's Shop Letter, and they're £14.99. You're going to get 42 stencils inside there, which is brilliant value for me. That is fabulous. So 42 stencils, £14.99, all those different elements. I'm going to keep them out of the packet because we will come back to these a little bit later on. Okay, so we also have for you another set of stencils. Now these here are your birds and your florals ones. Now inside here, I'm going to open them up so you can see them individually. This is £19.99, and you do have on here a £15 saving. I know, right? £15 saving. So let's take you through these stencils, shall we? I'm going to get 2 pieces of card just outlaid here so you can see them. We'll go on to your florals, which is absolutely gorgeous. We've got our foliage as well, and you can see how the birds and the butterflies start to come in. So as I put one down, I'll take one away. Here you go. So that's our 3rd one. And then we've also got our 4th one here as well. Then we're going to go on to our 5th. There we go. And then our 6th. So you're going to get 6 in total. 6 of these beautiful border stencils, all built up of florals. Really nice detailed design inside here. Also great for silhouettes. So inside here, 6 different designs for you to go with. $19.99 for 6 stencils. Now these aren't quite A4 and they're not quite A5. They're like an in-between size, okay? The accurate measurement of these is 22 by 18 centimeters, all right? So you can see that there's a piece of A4 card, and that's for representation, the scale of these on the surface. Shop Birds is your code though to get hold of these in your basket, and they're £19.99, which is fabulous. £15 saving. I'll leave those out because we'll have a little comeback at these. So I'm also going to share with you your circle stencils. Now, I use these for creating mandalas with, but they also look really cool and funky if you just want to actually stencil through them with inks or paints, anything at all. They look great. Now, very mixed media style, a little bit cosmic as well, so they look great, of course, in those wonderful sort of space sky settings that you can create on Minecraft Studio. But in here, you're going to get a set of 4 different designs. Sorry, not 4 different designs, 6 different designs of your mandalas. Now, what I did with these is I stenciled through onto a white ceramic plate with white acrylic. So I could only just see where the white line was, and then I went in with my dotting detail afterwards, took the stencil away, and did all of my detailing. So all of that detailing came to life, and I didn't see the stencil behind. Now, if you think about your card fronts, layering all of these up in different configurations, they look brilliant. Also, they're great to doodle through. They're great to do your moodling, your blending through them. You've got some wonderful shapes and designs inside here. But do you know what? For all 6 of these, all 6 of those stencils there, it's Shop Circle. It's £6.99. That's a really good price. £6.99 for 6 stencils. That is very good value for money. You're saving £3 as well on this bundle. So you've got a mixture, of course, inside there. Your largest being around about about 15 centimetres square, and that is your stencil set, Shop Circle, okay? £6.99 for those ones. If you just want to stock up on something exciting today, this is the show to do it in. Good morning, Tracy, and good morning, everyone. Oh, let's have a look. Let's see. Lorraine says, I messed up making an outside mirror. So that's what these are for. Cheers, David. Oh, bless you, Lorraine. They would be great for outside, wouldn't they? I think they'd be fabulous. Also, Lorraine, what I think they'd be really cool with is to drip in alcohol inks on the surface. You know, because they're plastic and non-porous, alcohol inks have really cool interference on a surface that's plastic. So I bet on the mirrors it would look really cool. If you just got some alcohol, strip them on the top. We had some on last week, they were brilliant for that. So I'm going to take you now to something that was incredibly busy when it was first launched. And it was the Scrim Watercolor Paints. Now, this is one of the most superior watercolor pans you can get out there in the creative world. There's so many different watercolors to explore. Some are really chalky, some are really powdery, some are really loose in pigment. Some just don't really offer that final effect that you would really want to create with watercolors. Now, what we have for you today is the holographic pan on its own. And you might be thinking $16.49 for this pan that's probably around about 1 centimetre by 1.5 centimetres square. Well, you're actually getting tons inside here. It's compacted down together, and it's a holographic pan. I'm just going to take it out of this from, of course, its detail sheet from Scrim. And if you've done a stamp, if you've done a drawing, if you've done a print, and use just a bit of a paintbrush with some water and go over the top of your design with this, you get the most amazing interference mirrored holographic dazzling effect, and it's a watercolor medium. Now, this also means as well, you could turn it into a liquid and put some of it inside your spritz bottles if you want to do for holographic spray. That would be really, really cool. It is, of course, designed for water. You can use your extender with it too. Go over the top of your acrylic paintings, go over the top of your watercolor paintings, go over the top of your stamped imagery. That one's Shop Hollow, so it's HOLO, and that is $16.49, and we have given you a saving on that as well, which is brilliant. It's a $3.51 saving. It's from Scrim. Check out their social pages as well, because they have tons of incredibly inspirational videos as well, featuring that very same holographic watercolor medium. It's unbelievable. When we first launched it here, it was bonkers. So many of you got it, and it will last you a very long time. It's surprising how much is actually inside there. But if you want to have a go of quite literally painting with liquid magic, that is the one to work with. So we have a brilliant deal for you on some equipment today, which is nice. We've got a real variety on our show with us this morning, and you're going to see this running throughout the day as well. We've got shows with all sorts of bits and bobs on them to give you a great variety of products. This one's Shop Load. Now this here is a 2-pack of your load and fold. You're going to get in here your large square one, okay, and you're also going to get inside a smaller A5 one. That one's like for your 8x8 cards, okay. So if I just take these out, you can see how they work. Now a load and fold, if you're into stamping, this is for you, okay, because you're going to get the both of them for $14.99. So great saving on these. They work so simply. It's such a simple process, but it's so effective. If you're trying to line up a sentiment stamp, if you're trying to line up anything for that matter, or of course you've got an acrylic block and you go in and stamp and it's slightly blurred and you've got to try and do it again and match it up, almost impossible. You've got a side here with a recess in. So that's your side with the recess. That's where I always place my stamp. Or of course you can place your stamp on the grid, but it's entirely up to you which way you want to work with it, okay? So you tape down your cardstock to the side. So say for example you're working with your card inside the recessed area, tape your card down wherever you need it to go, match your stamp up with the graph so it's straight, okay, whether it's a sentiment, and then as you bring it down, it's going to put that stamp exactly where it needs to find that card. You open it up, say for example you've not put enough ink on, you just load that stamp up again, fold it back round and give it a press, okay, down on your desk, give it a gentle push, and that's going to transfer that stamped image. Now, these are fabulous. You can't go wrong with them. They're one of the most simple design mechanisms within the crafting world, but they're so effective. It takes out all of the guesswork, and because the hinges as well, if you notice the hinge on this, it's so tightly compact, it's not loose, so that plastic is literally flush with the other section, and that rod runs through the middle, so there's no wiggle room on that hinge. You know, you would expect to find a little tiny bit of movement. There isn't. There's not even an ounce of wiggle room on those hinges, so it will not become out of alignment at all. Some out there in the creative world, I've noticed the hinges are slightly longer, which means that when they're open, that door can ever so slightly wiggle a little bit. This one is rigid, so as it closes in, it can't move up or down, giving you that buffer, which is why I love these so much. I use it not only because it's so cost effective, because they're one of the most inexpensive load and folds out there on the market, but it's probably the most effective one to use. You don't need to overcomplicate a design like this. Shop load, $14.99, £18 saving for the both of those. That is brilliant value for money. There were some stamps on this morning with Stephanie. If you got those, this would be a great shout to have in your basket. Okay, let's have a look at some more stuff, shall we? I've got a die here from Tattered Lace, a brand that you all know and love. This is Shop Bamboo. This is your bamboo die set, so it's your Bamboo Beauty, okay? You can find the artwork, so the charisma for these over on the website as well, just by typing the die in. £7.99 for this one. It's a wonderful filler. Of course, maybe if you went for the animals with attitude, or you've got any of your ones with your safari animals in, or maybe one of those Eastern-inspired collections like your Cherry Blossom Rise, or of course maybe that wonderful Sakura Falls collection, this would be brilliant to go for. It's from the collection Floral Facades, where we had those wonderful screens, which looked amazing to make those little lanterns with. But this is your Bamboo Beauty. £7.99. You got a £7 saving on that one. That's fabulous. £7 saving there for you. Shop Bamboo to go for that one. We also now have for you as well a set of your Cadence hybrid acrylics. You know, these are my favourite. These are where I've been waiting to get to. I use them all the time. They're my favourite, the staple product from Cadence. There's something, I was using them this weekend. I was actually putting some poles out in the garden because we wanted some lights going around the garden, and I had got an old gazebo that was broken. So the poles for it, I thought I'll put those together, I'll paint them black, and then I can put little hooks on the top and I can string my lights around the garden. I thought, what a great idea. So I got the poles out, just wiped them down, used the Cadence hybrid on there, and because it was a sunny day and it was black, it dried in like 2 or 3 minutes. And it's absolutely fine. I can go like that and it doesn't even scratch off. This here for you is a set though of 5 of those acrylics. Bear in mind, these hybrid acrylics are $4.99 individually, okay? $4.99 per paint. So you'd be, what, 5, 10, 15, 20, £25. Well, just under, okay? About £24 and what, 96 pence, 95 pence? Okay, this here for you is $12.99 for all of these green colours. The walnut is one of my favourite greens out of the entire range of Cadence. Oh, that Oxford green is glorious. You're going to get Oxford green, walnut, you're going to get Ophelia as well, leaf green and spring. An absolute fabulous combination of all of the evergreen tones from Cadence all in one place. If you want to do your floral painting with Stephanie, these are going to work every single time. Great way to stock up. $12.99, shop Evergreen. Remember as well, you're going to get your club discount off these prices. You can use these for your Cadence pouring paints. You can thin them down with your extenders and use them in your spritz bottles. You can use them with so many different things. You can mix mica powders in with them as well. You can mix them with your Capella paste to make your own coloured ones. Mix them with your gessos too. Remember, this paint for you, 5 sets, this is hybrid. It goes onto metal, it goes onto wood, it goes onto MDF, it goes onto plastic, it goes onto glass, goes onto perspex, goes onto card, goes onto fabric, goes onto ceramics, goes onto denim, goes onto a kitchen worktop. It will go onto anything. It's fully washable, it's dishwasher safe, it's machine washable on garments at 30 degrees, and it's fully weatherproof, meaning frost, sun, UV resistant, and fade and flake resistant too. I've not found a surface it won't stick to yet. It's the only thing it's not designed for is painting on your candles. That's it, because they do a paint for that. That's literally it. It covers everything, and it's water-based. That's all I'm going to say about that. Nothing else. I only said a few words, but I could talk about Cadence Hybrid Acrylic all day long. Honestly, it's my favourite. I've got hundreds of them at home, and I use them for everything. I even painted my mum's nails in it once, and they looked fab. Honestly, you can do so much with it. Shop Evergreen for that one, $12.99. This price is while the stocks last as well, by the way. These bundles, when they're gone at these bundles, we're not getting these back in. So please bear that in mind. You'll then be paying $4.99 plus per bottle, and some of the prices on Cadence, unfortunately, with the way of the world, some of the prices will be increasing. So whilst we can still do it on these bundles we already have, please do take advantage. As well, got a little update for you. The bamboo die set from Tattered Lace, there's 2 left now. Only 2 of these available. So for £7.99 today, you can get a fabulous Tattered Lace die for a great saving of £7 in your basket. Now that might be what ties you over that £35 mark. Maybe you're just under it and thinking, well, I'm going to go for something else. I do like to do my die cutting. This is a great one to use that for. So Tattered Lace die there, shot bamboo. In fact, we've not even quickly shown with you the size of it. Let me just open it, because I know a lot of you at home are probably thinking, well, if I saw how big it was, maybe I'd buy it. Look at that, it's a huge swifted die. So you've got all the different stems inside there with the foliage on too as well. Little tip I learned as well, you should never really plant bamboo in your garden. Always keep it in a pot, because apparently once you've got it, you can never get rid of it. The roots can go for miles. Well, not quite miles, but they go for a very long way. And yeah, apparently it's incredibly invasive. Anyway, so we're going to talk to you now about another medium from Cadence. Now, it's a larger bottle, so it's a bigger portion of paint. It's 120 ml. These were 70 ml parts, but this is 120. Now, this is just in one colour for you. This is the colour you will be getting. Don't worry, it's not a mystery. This is the glorious mint green, okay? A wonderful cobalt blue almost. Now, this actually has glitter inside it. It's the glitter hybrid acrylics. It's shop mint. It's $6.49. You do have a saving on here of 50 pence as well, so we brought the price down for you. So 120 mils of paint. What are you going to be doing with this? Well, the glitter is suspended, so it's not mica. It's not like your metallics. It's nothing like a metallic paint. It's a glitter paint. So it will still go on fabric. It will still go on metal, so concrete, ceramic, terracotta, perspex, plastic, acrylic. It will go on all those that were mentioned earlier, polystyrene, you name it. But it's got glitter suspended in it. Now, when you use a brush and brush it backwards and forwards, that's the best way to apply this one, because what happens is it burnishes the paint down and it smooths it over so that layer of glitter comes to the top. If you stipple with it, you'll still see some of the glitter, but it's a thicker process of applying paint, and you might cover some of it up a little bit. That will give you full glitter paint. So in the sun, it sparkles. I know Adam Humphreys, you all know Adam, he painted all of his windowsills outside the house in this. He used the white variety, so when the sun catches it, it all glitters. It looks beautiful. It's not super sparkly like it's been encrusted in diamonds. It just reflects it. Now, a lot of decorators, painters and decorators, you'll find they add glitter to emulsion. And it's not to create a ballroom. It doesn't create, of course, a dazzling effect. It actually just reflects the light ever so slightly. It makes a room appear bigger, okay? When you've got matte walls, they're wonderful. I love a matte emulsion. But when you add glitter to it, it allows the light to actually continue around the room, especially with darker colours. So adding glitter to a paint like this allows that additional depth. So if you are using it on decorative pieces within your home, it's going to look beautiful. And of course, the light, as it catches it, you'll get a different finish every time. And it's silver glitter that you'll find inside here. Also, you can water this down. So using your extenders and your spray bottles, and you've got a glittery green spritz then, which also looks beautiful. And of course you can still use it on all those different surfaces as well. Now, also I do have a quick update for you. The Evergreen Bundle of Cadence, 20% of that is now in allocation, okay? So that's absolutely flying out. There's not a great deal of this available. So if you do want to get paint at a great price today, you're in the right place, but just make sure to pop it into your basket, okay? Because after midnight, it might not be at this price.
Bamboo's gone as well.
Bamboo, oh, I almost lost it then. It has gone. It was about to go then. So Shop Bamboo has sold out. Thank you, everybody. Congratulations if you managed to get hold of that one. Right, I'm going to have a quick peek at the comments, see what we've got going on in here, because I imagine there's a few questions. Oh, so Lorna Crosby, good morning, Lorna. It's wonderful to have you with us today. It says, how tall is the Loata plant, please? Okay, so the plant itself, I think it's 40, is it 45? It may just say on here, oh no it doesn't. Bear with me. Have I got my ruler with me? Let's have a look. Oh dear. Let's see. Oh, I do. There we are. So I'm going to go from the pot, so not the stem. I'm going from the base of the pot to the top of the plant. Let's have a look. So this ruler, go there. So that's 30. Oh, it's just over 60 centimetres in height. It's about 62 centimetres high, okay? And that's from the base of the pot, all right? So that's the full height of the product. Now, this is on the show as well, so you can get this. I'm jumping ahead, but it's shop plant for an over 60 centimetre tall artificial plant. Is it $6.99, Amber? Yes. $6.99 for this. That's brilliant. Also, as well with this, when you get it home, just push out the foliage. It'll come to you, of course, packed. Just push out the foliage. What I sometimes tend to do with artificial plants is I get a hairdryer on them, and it softens the plastic a little bit and allows it to come down. Now, these leaves are all variegated as well. So you can see you do have colour gradients and texture in there. That almost looks so realistic. So with these and with artificial plants, I've seen a lot of people putting them out in the garden now. Maybe you have a balcony, or maybe your lifestyle doesn't suit gardening, but you still want to have some foliage in there. A lot of us out there don't quite have the time to do it, but they like to appreciate a nice space. Imagine one of those in a pot either side of a front door. Wouldn't it look lovely? You've got greenery all year round. My mum at her front door, she's got 2 conifers, and they look real, but they're not. They're plastic, just because they're at the front door, and then it wouldn't catch rain over there because it's covered. So she would be having to water it all the time. But they look great. They are fabulous. Now, of course, she does also have real plants, but they're a great one to have at a place like that. So shop plant is $6.99 there. I hope that answers your question, though, for you. Oh, Tricia says, hi, David. I watched for the first time your Cadence Club. Apologies, too much going on at home. And I must say I loved it. Thank you. Oh, Tricia, thank you so much. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. I would love to, any feedback is fabulous. Any good or bad, please let me know, because then I'd always like to be able to tailor it to everybody's needs or whatever they want to see, which hopefully is good. In the second series, in the wooden one, I tried to include 5 different technique-based projects for you. So we've built it up a little bit. So I hope you're all enjoying it. I'm loving filming them as well. It's so much fun, and I'm really excited to see all of your projects. I check the Cadence group every evening as well when I get back, so I always keep on top of it and have a little look. And as well, all of your emails, please do keep them coming through. We are super busy here, but don't worry, we are keeping on top of them. So please, any emails, we are getting them back to you. Okay, I did a few over the weekend, so please just keep in touch with us, and any questions, let us know. But thank you, Tricia. Thank you for getting involved. Let's have a look. So let's see. We've got Lorraine with us. We've also got Aileen as well, Christine, and Avril. Good morning, Avril, and good morning, Karen, as well. Karen says, went to see Warhorse with my daughter. Incredible show. Oh, fabulous. I'm glad you had a lovely weekend. Honestly, it's so nice to hear from you all, and it's great to hear and share with us, of course, what you did over the weekend. Maybe you did some crafting as well. Let us know what you got up to. I bet a lot of you used that brand new Minecraft Studio download this weekend. Right, I'm going to talk to you about the felt, okay? We have got 4 packs of felt here, okay? You've got an assortment of 10, so you're going to get 40 sheets of felt in this bundle. It's $6.99. You've guessed it, it's shop felt. $6.99 for all 4 packs. Now inside here, of course, you've got an assortment of colours as well. You've got green, you've got orange, you've got yellows, blues, you've got purples, reds and pinks, and also a white inside there. Now felt, you might be thinking, what can I use it for now? You can use it with that Cadence Petal Porcelain, the fabric hardener, which is great because then you can make your own felt flowers, which are rigid, so they've got great colours, but you can die cut with it as well. It looks beautiful when you've die cut. And of course as well, you can use your punches and your scissors as normal. It's great for adding that soft, tangible texture to card fronts as well. So for mats and layers, for bands and ribbons, making artificial bows out of it too. It's great, and also it's lovely to stitch with. So if you was to just take 2 pieces of these, pick 2 colours, or maybe you want 2 of the same colour because you're going to go through multiple packs, and stitch them, use them on a sewing machine or hand stitch them and make lovely little pouches and pockets. It's great to make little pin cushions out of as well. It's a wonderful soft craft surface, and felt is one of the first things I started crafting with, and it was introduced to me in school actually, and that's where we used to make our little felt creations with, and it was all about learning the structure of fabrics and the shape in which you create the nets, and of course, you know, all of the outlines and patterns, but it's really easy to craft with. It's a wonderful surface, and you're getting 40 sheets inside there for £6.99. They're just slightly smaller than A5, I believe. So £6.99, 40 sheets inside there. Definitely go for those. I also have a great bundle for you. This is now a 2-pack. You're going to get 20 fabric glitter paints, okay? So what you see here is you're going to get 2 of these. It's shop glitter, it's £5.99. You do have an £11.99 saving. Now you might be thinking, okay, I've got my Cadence Dora Metallic glitter paints for my fabric. What's the difference to something like this? This is a dimensional paint, okay? So each and every bottle has a fine tipped nozzle to it, ultra fine tip, which means that when you squeeze from the bottle, it gives a dimensional raised surface. Now these are great onto lighter coloured fabrics. If you go into things like black and really dark colours, sometimes you can ever so slightly lose the pigment, because the beauty of this is it's pure glitter with the gel binder. So with Tulip, what they've done is they've formulated it so you've got that carrier, which is the binder that stays dimensional. So if you pipe it into a swirl or you write a name with it, it will stay in that wonderful beaded pattern like you've piped it. But it dries clear and leaves just the glitter behind, which is brilliant. So of course, if you can visualize a dark surface, if it's transparent, it's going to show that darker surface through. So use it onto your lighter colours for this. Or of course, if you've painted your Dora Metallics down already, you can go on the top with your Tulip glitters. Now it's shop glitter. Both sets of these, £5.99 for the pair of them, okay? That's crazy. They're under £3 a set, okay? What? Under £3 for one of those? What? So it's like £2.90, just £2.99 each, call it that. I mean, wow. You've got an £11.99 saving. That is a great shout, even if the grandchildren want each. I mean, you couldn't go into a craft shop and buy even one of those tubes for that price. So you got £11.99 saving, shop glitter. That's by far probably one of the most unbelievable discounts and prices we have on the show. £2.98 each. Oh my gosh. Wow. Definitely take advantage, and you're going to get your club discount off that as well, so it's going to come down even further for you. As well, we do have a really good bundle here, which is at a great price for you, as is everything. But this one is your sketchbooks, okay, your exercise books and your craft books. This here is shop book. It's £12.99. You've got a £52.77 saving. Cents, my goodness. For those of you that are watching elsewhere. So shop book, £12.99 for this one. I'm going to take you through what you get. We're starting off with 6 of your pink exercise books. You've seen Amanda really cleverly take off the outer covering. She's bound all of them together, which is a fabulous idea. She's now got a big scrapbook. But you're going to get 6 of your exercise books inside here. Great for having around the house as jotters, lined paper. You can never get enough of that. And also we've got inside here as well 6 of your sketchbooks. 6 sketchbooks inside here with wonderful sketching paper as well for your pencil drawings, or maybe you want to do a bit of water-soluble pencil drawing as well. You're going to get 6 black sketchbooks with, of course, the white sketch paper. My favourite element, though, is you're going to get 6 of these. These are your craft books. So inside here you're going to get white paper, black paper, and you're also inside here as well going to get brown craft paper. And, of course, you're going to get 6 of those inside there as well. And then to round it off for you, we have 6 of larger than A4 lined paper books as well. These are fabulous. In total, you are saving for this bundle, it was for £52.77. and you're spending $12.99 shop book to get hold of those. That's crazy. Look at all of this paper that you're getting. There's so much in here. Again, if you want to do your book binding, maybe you joined us for the shows with our wonderful Ali Reeve when she did her bookbinding shows. These would be great for something like that. Amanda shares with you incredible, really artisan craft techniques quite frequently here as well with your bookbinding. Definitely join her for some of those shows because she did share with you how to actually bind these together. So those would be a fabulous shout for this one. I'm going to pop these just behind me though because I've got something to share with you. Because this show, I don't know where it's going, but there's only 10 minutes left. I've got a USB at a great price today. This is Shop Digi. And it's a USB from Tattered Lace. It should, well, you've got a saving of £26 here. Okay, so you're saving £26. You're only paying £8.99, which is a fabulous price. It should be $34.99 for you today. This is your digital stamps, mega digital stamps from Tattered Lace. So USB, so you pop it into your computer. It's not a download, it'll be physically sent out to you in the post. Do you want to see what's inside it though? Let's have a little look, shall we? So I'm going to take you through the indexes that we've printed out here. Remember, anything as well that's got a solid outer edge black line, as Mel says, you can scan it into your scan and cut it out, okay? But look at all of these. You've got frames, you've got ovals, you've got circles, you've got corners, you've got borders, you've got huge stamps, great for colouring in. Print them onto anything, print them onto acetate, rice paper. Look at that as a backing paper there. That is absolutely gorgeous. So you can go into Minecraft Studio with these, change the colour of them, print them. Imagine a load of these printed out in blue on a glass plate. Wouldn't that look amazing? It'd look like your Wedgwood or your beautiful sort of, what's the word? Willow pottery. And you've got all these different coasters. Now these are great for card making. Lay them on top of each other, add your sentiments, your photographs, anything you want to pop inside the middle. And all of those corners and borders are then broken down for you into individual elements as well. This is fabulous. Now again, inside here you've got tons, absolutely tons to work with. You've got 350 digital stamps inside here, all in different sizes, all in different configurations for £8.99. Maybe you've got a toner printer at home, maybe you've got a laser printer. You're going to print these out and use your foiling machine with them. All of that can be explored. Maybe some of these you're going to print onto your sublimation paper and you're going to have all these wonderful mandalas and patterns sublimated onto all of those polyester surfaces, which would look fabulous. That's Shop Digi. It's £8.99. You've got a £26 saving for that one. Shop Digi to get hold of this, everybody. Don't miss out on that. And of course, this USB, when this USB is gone, it is gone. We're not going to be getting that one back in, which is why it's such a great price for you today. It's literally a clearance price on that. So I've got some updates for you as well. And a question, what is the best glue to use on mirrors for outside use? That's a great question. I would definitely be using a multi-purpose adhesive that's maybe, I would go for something like either an all stick, if you've got that from Pinfly, that would work really well. But also I would use maybe, you wouldn't want to use a PVA because it's with water, it will reactivate eventually. I would probably go with something that's a solvent-based adhesive, okay? Ones that you would use traditionally for like gluing on your coving and your skirtings and things like that if you were going to use it outside. But what you could also use is some power tape or red liner tape. That would be fine outside as well. It depends on where it's going. Is it going to go inside a frame? Are you going to glue it onto a surface? I've got one of those guns, you know, that like the decorator ones. They're like £3 or £4 and you buy the adhesives for them. I would use something like that. But definitely a solvent-based adhesive just because it is plastic, so it's going to need to stick to a flush surface. And that's probably what I would recommend, like a super glue, okay? So super glue would be the best shout for something like that. A quick dry-in, quick fix, solvent cement would be ideal for that one. Okay, so we're going to give you a quick recap as well. So I'm going to recap the bundle for you. Of course, let's have a look at those mirrors that I just talked about. That is Shop Mirror for those, okay? That was Shop Mirror, and you get £20 inside there. You don't get 20. You don't get £20. 20 pieces. Becky just went, don't tell anyone that. You get 20 pieces inside there. You don't get 20.
Are you funding that?
Absolutely not. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, I'm gonna say. That's it. The garden. There's no more left. So that one is Shop Mirror, 20 pieces, £6.99. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. I just saw a comment come through that says thank you, and I just thought for a minute, was that for that? Shop Mirror for those, okay. So let's have a little look as well. We've got that big bundle of all of those bottles as well. I'm going to recap this. It's where we first started our show. This in here has 24 of your rollerball glass bottles. These are brilliant for crafting, for aromatherapy, for your cleansers, moisturizers. Of course, you've got loads in here. You could use maybe half of them for crafting, a couple of them. Maybe you can use gifts for them. Some have perfumes in them. Now, you do get the rollerball on top as well, which means if I just grab some card from down underneath here, if you fill in with ink spray, okay, and you pop that rollerball cap on here, you can see the ball is at the top. It's like a giant pen, basically. And then, as it comes through, you can use your rollerball to do your drawing with. You know, you could do all your sentiments, you could use your names. I've used a water-based ink that's inside here. And then you can do your writing with your inks, anything at all, but you've got the ability to do all of this. They're fabulous, and you've got 24. Of course, they're glass as well, so you can interchange the colours, wash them through, use different solutions in them. 24 in the top set for you. This is all in one bundle, though. You've also, as well, got your ink spray bottles. Not just for ink sprays. We use a cleaning product now that's sent to us in a glass bottle, and you just buy the additional little top-ups of the oils for them. Now I could make even more of them and have them around the home because you only mix them with water. So you're going to get 6 inside here. These would look lovely if you rice papered them or painted the bottles with your glass paints as well. Wouldn't they look lovely? Maybe you're going to put some perfume in them, a room spray as well. Maybe you're going to do your own fragrances and scents as well with your essential oils. You've got inside here all of the spray nozzles. It's full set of glassware bottles, okay? And of course, you can put anything from paints, different mediums, metallics, inks inside those. And you're going to get all of the funnels to actually decant your inks into the bottles and back into those as well, which makes it really easy to craft with. That shop bottle, though, at $34.99. You've got a saving of just under £7, £6.98 saving there for you. We've got some little updates for you though as well, because we are nearing the end of our show. If you haven't done it already, please type the word sunny into the comments, and we're going to spin the wheel at the end of the hour for you. We're going to pick a winner and we'll spin that and see what you have won, okay? Let's have a little look on here. Anila says, thanks David, can't wait for the £20 to arrive in the mirror cards. I'm really sorry, disclaimer there is no £20 inside the packs of mirrors. It is literally just the mirrors. Not just the mirrors. 20, I was going to say it again then, 20 pieces of the mirrors. Anila's going to hold me to that. So, your Evergreen bundle, 30% of these are now in allocation, okay? So, 30% is sold through already, and of course, as soon as you check out your basket, they're on the way to you. It's $12.99 for 5 hybrid acrylics. Mentioned it earlier. These, of course, do retail individually at $4.99 a bottle, the 70ml bottles. So you'd be looking at just under £25 for that full set there. But it's just $12.99 today. You got $9.50 saving as well. Shop Evergreen for these ones, okay? Definitely don't miss out on those ones. Also, the glitter paint that we have here for you, which is this one here. It's Shop Glitter. That one there is £5.99. 40% of that now is in allocation. You've got all of those. You're going to get 20 glitter paints, so 2 of each colour, both packs. So work out at £2.98 per packet, which is crazy. Okay, if you were to go on the internet and find these, you'll be quadruple that price. Okay. Machine washable, okay. So some little instructions here. Lay flat for 4 hours and then turn inside out and wash after 72 hours, okay. So you don't have to heat set it. Just make sure as well to pre-wash the fabric with no fabric softener, and it's going to give you good adhesion. You can see there a little bit of inspiration of a project. You could do Christmas stockings, you could do jumpers, you could do, headbands, you could do tote bags. Maybe the kids over the summer holidays, what they're going to do? I don't want to spend all this money on crafted product. Well, you only have to spend $5.99, that'll see them through. Tell them to bring the t-shirts, just make sure mum says it's all right. And then, of course, they can go on everything. They could be going on all sorts of bits and bobs. Or, of course, you could just get some cushion covers. They can make their own bits and bobs for their own bedrooms. That there is a great price on those Shop Glitter. And the books as well, that big old bundle of books, 10% of these are in allocation, $12.99 for all of those books. It's a fabulous saving of over £50 there. You're going to get 6 of each different type. There is so many. So the Shop Book Bundle for you, 10% of that is now already in allocation. A big thank you to everybody for joining me today. I've loved this show. It's been fabulous. I've had the lovely Becky on cameras, and I've also had, of course, a lovely Amanda, Amber on production as well, directing our show and telling me what to do and what not to do. It's been a fabulous hour. Thank you so much for joining us. There is still loads more to come though throughout the day. Shall we quickly draw a winner? Let's do it, okay? We've got the wheel and we're going to give it a spin. Barbara, congratulations, Barbara. You have won the spin the wheel. Let's see what prize you've got. Give it a good spin for you. Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 300 points. Fabulous. Equates to £3, I think that one does. So, of course, there you have got 300 points, Barbara. Give us an email at help@highlightcrafts with your details, and we'll get those accredited to your account for you. Don't forget to check out your baskets, though. Try and check out, if you can do, before the next show starts to make sure your order gets picked and packed and sent out to you. Orders placed before 1 p.m. here at Highlight Crafts. We endeavour to get them out the same day, so please make sure to do so. I'll be back with you, though, at 12 o'clock. We do have another show, though, just through that wall coming up for you, so don't go anywhere. Grab a cup of tea. I'll see you in a few. Bye.